Hi everyone, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not allowed to give you a medical advice, but what I'm going to do in this video is helping you see the world from my perspective. I'm a guy who never got sick, and the last time I took medicine I was 9 years old. I don't even remember what it's like to have a sore throat or being ill. I'm not afraid from coronavirus or cancer or any other disease, because I know what causes weak immune system and how to keep it healthy. In this video I wanna explain why do we get fever, diarrhea and vomiting, why do we cough, why do we sneeze and all this kind of stuff, because if you fully understand how human body works, believe me, you'll never get sick again. So let's study them one by one. First, let's start with the fever. You get fever because your body is trying to kill virus or bacteria that are causing the infection, because virus and bacteria do well at your normal body temperature. So you get fever because your body is trying to kill them. And fever activates your body's immune system. Fever helps germs killing protein in your blood to get to where they need to be more quickly. As 17th century British physician Thomas Sydenham wrote, "Fever is a mighty engine which nature brings into the world to remove her enemy. The fever itself isn't bad, especially if you didn't climb past temperature dangerous to your well-being. Usually it's around 40 degrees. Fever by itself can never be the lone cause of death to any human being." Mucus perform a number of important functions in the human body to keep it safe from infection. Microbes constantly attempt to invade the human body, and many of them are disease-causing pathogens. When fragile part of the epithelium, the outer layer of the skin and the lining protecting organs get cracked, microbes have easy access. To prevent this, mucus keep the epithelium layer well lubricated. Mucus also code the existing entry point into the body, such as the nose, mouth, and stomach, and catches pathogens that are trying to get in that way. Mucus form a powerful sticky mesh, like a glue trap, that the invading microbes get stuck in. Then the antibodies, immune cells, antimicrobial protein, and bacteria infecting viruses contained in mucus can kill them or isolate them to prevent them from building up. Mucus is designed to trap offending viruses, which are efficiently and quickly expelled from the body through coughing and sneezing. Loss of appetite may discourage viruses from growing more. Eating less may decrease certain substances in the blood that the virus feed on. Same goes to bacteria, which won't find much glucose and iron in the blood to feed on if you're eating less. This complex response is adaptive short-term and can promote recovery and healing. A clogged nose is actually caused by inflamed blood vessels in the sinuses. Inflammation causes headache. Another cause for headache is the pressure caused by the swelling and inflammation of the sinus. Vomiting is a reflex that allows the body to rid itself of ingested toxins and poisons. And same goes to diarrhea. Diarrhea plays a critical role in pathogens clearance in the early stages of infection. Now I want to explain what antibiotics are. I'm gonna make it as simple as possible. Antibiotics have zero effect on virus. So in case you have a virus infection, antibiotics won't do anything. Antibiotics is a medicine that inhibits the growth or destroy microorganism. Microorganism is a microscopic organism, especially a bacterium, virus, or fungus. About 70 to 80% of the immune system is localized in the gastrointestinal tract, which is good bacteria, because there is where most needed to defend us against bad bacteria. Bad bacteria are traditionally defined as pathogenic bacteria, which means they may cause infection, make us sick, or in some cases, even kill us. Bad bacteria come from external influences, such as food. That's why most of the good bacteria is in our intestinal. So when we eat, our good bacteria is checking the food to see if there's any bad ones, as if they are setting a checkpoint, checking everything we eat, and only allowing nutrient to enter our bloodstream while destroying anything harmful. We all have bad bacteria and parasites, but that's normal, and they will be beneficial if kept under good bacteria control. Here's an example. Good bacteria are like our soldiers and bad bacteria are like the terrorists. As long as the terrorists are under our soldiers' control, they will do good for the country. They might be bus drivers, electricians, builders. They will work for the benefit of our country. But if our soldiers become weak, then the bad bacteria, which are very opportunistic, will take control and start damaging us. That's why antibiotic is described. Antibiotics is like a nuclear bomb. Kills everything, the good and the bad ones. You feel better since the bad ones are gone, but now you have less of the good one, so you are more likely to get sick again and again. So doctors describe antibiotic to kill the bad ones, while I'm against using antibiotic because it kills the good ones. What I do instead, I support my good bacteria by feeding them fiber food so they thrive inside me and protect me 24/7. Antibiotic kill 99% of the bad ones, so this 1% will go back to reproduce, and this new generation will be antibiotic resistant. So same antibiotic won't do anything. While if you support the good ones, they will eventually destroy the bad ones. This will make them experienced bacteria. Same like our soldiers, after fighting the terrorists, they become more experienced and more powerful than they used to be. It's like a game. If you destroyed the beast, you level up. Beast after beast, you reach level 100. But if you lost, you start again from beginning. Same applies to our bacteria. If they defeat the bad ones, they level up. But if you kill them by using antibiotic, you block them from getting experienced. And experienced bacteria defend us against all kind of disease and cancer. So what should you do if you start to feel that you are about to get sick? This is what I do. I stop eating to conserve energy. I help my body generate heat by eating red peppers. I usually heat up some water. I add turmeric, ginger, garlic, onions, and some other herbs that are known to kill bad bacteria. I rest to conserve energy, to allow my immune system to use all my energy to fight pathogens. I warm myself up with some blanket. Usually this strategy helps my family heal itself in a matter of hours.
And now, after studying the flu symptoms, you might be wondering if you should take medication. What does medicine do? Medicine will treat the symptoms that you can see, but will never address the underlying conditions that are causing your symptoms. Medicine will poison your body so your body cannot create fever, will poison your body so your body cannot create mucus. Your body wants to expel all the pathogens through coughing, sneezing, vomiting, diarrhea, but medicine will literally shut down all your defense mechanism. But this will make you feel better, especially that they contain painkillers. And now you'll spend the rest of the winter in very bad shape because medicine have created a perfect environment for the pathogens by weakening your immune system. I know that this idea might be weird for you, and that because you have been programmed by the media and the doctors and the movie that your body is so stupid and cannot heal itself. A study published in the Journal of American Medical Association estimates 128,000 Americans die each year as a result of taking medication as prescribed. About 2,460 people per week are estimated to die from drugs that were properly prescribed. A recent study by Johns Hopkins More than 250,000 people in the United States die every year because of medical mistakes, making it the third leading cause of death after heart disease and cancer. I like this quote. Doctors are men who prescribe medicine of which they know little, to cure diseases of which they know less, and human beings of whom they know nothing. No doctor has ever healed anyone of anything in the history of the world. The human immune system heals, and that's the only thing that heals. My friend's father takes 9 medication. I asked him once, I said, "What do you think would happen if I were to take all your medication, since I am a healthy young guy?" He looked at me and he said, "You'll die." Then I said, "So why do you think they are going to help you?" I spent nearly an hour explaining for him how he can heal himself. He loved what I said, he went happy home, and the next day he woke up, he went back to take his medication, because he has been programmed by the media to spend his money the way rich people want us to. Change your perspective. If your body is over creating mucus, instead of taking medication and poisoning your body so your body may produce less mucus, ask yourself, why my body is over creating mucus? Could it be that maybe you have a virus? And we know that there's no medication capable of killing virus. The only thing that can kill virus is your immune system, and by fever, of course. With each degree in temperature, your immune system doubles. The flu is like free money for Big Pharma. These drugs cost very little to manufacture, and people are being charged 100 times what it costs to make the drugs. Big Pharma is thriving off the flu. Business is booming as thousands of Americans die each week from this historic pandemic. So far, Sanofi has made about 617 million in profits since flu season began. Sanofi is a manufacturer. Big Pharma and big profits. The multi-billion-dollar vaccine market. New report says vaccine market worth 61 billion by 2020. And this is before the coronavirus. Why am I showing you this? Just to give you an idea of what's going on in the world right now. But what really bothering me is not stealing our money as much as destroying our health. Antibiotic use have a negative effect on our health that lasts for a long time. Trillions of microbes in the intestine aid human health, including digestion of breast milk, breaking down fiber, and helping control the immune system. However, antibiotic treatment is known to disrupt the community structure of these microbes. 500 to 1,000 bacterial species that have a mainly beneficial influence. Gut microbiota are involved in the development or prevention of various diseases such as type 2 diabetes, fatty liver, and malignancy such as colorectal cancer, breast cancer, and hepatocellular carcinoma, Alzheimer's disease, osteoporosis, sarcopenia, atherosclerotic, stroke, and cardiovascular disease. Gut microbiota may affect distant organs through mechanisms that include regulating the absorptions of nutrients and production of microbial metabolites, regulating and interacting with the systemic immune system. Protein produced by common gut bacteria may trigger the onset of autoimmune diseases such as multiple sclerosis, rheumatoid arthritis, and ulcerative colitis. Gut microbiome and type 1 diabetes. This is an Italian study. I don't want to waste time reading it. They discovered that there's a huge link between type 1 diabetes and gut microbiome. Numerous studies in the past 2 decades have demonstrated links between gut health and the immune system, mood, mental health, autoimmune diseases, endocrine disorders, skin conditions, and cancer. Good bacteria in your gut can enhance your immune system function, improve symptoms of depression, help combat obesity, and provide numerous other benefits. In this YouTube video, Dr. Jennifer Plasnik accidentally discovered that there's certain gut bacteria produce certain chemicals that lower your blood pressure. If those bacteria are missing because of the use of antibiotics, that could lead to high blood pressure for the rest of your life. Important advances have shown that the gut microbiota is involved in basic human biological processes, including modulating the metabolic phenotype, regulating epithelial development, and influencing innate immunity. Chronic diseases such as obesity, inflammatory bowel disease, diabetes mellitus, metabolic syndrome, atherosclerosis, alcoholic liver disease, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, cirrhosis, and hepatocellular carcinoma have been associated with the human microbiome. Signs of unhealthy gut: sugar cravings, unintentional weight changes, sleep disturbances or constant fatigue, skin irritation, autoimmune condition, food intolerances, upset stomach like gas, bloating, constipation, diarrhea, abdominal pain, nausea, and heartburn can all be signs of unhealthy gut. Almost all people, they have these symptoms. They go to the doctors and doctors don't know why. And do you know what they describe them? They describe them antibiotic. How to improve it? Avoid taking antibiotics unnecessarily. Take probiotic and eat fermented food. Eat prebiotic fibers like vegetables, nuts, and seeds. Eat less sugar and sweeteners. Reduce stress. Exercise. Get enough sleep and sunlight. And now you might be thinking, if it's true, why we haven't heard about it from doctors? But before I answer this question, just tell me who's going to benefit if you never got sick? Your doctor? Your pharmacist? Your hospital? Your government? The only person that wishes you good health is your mother. People who want to reduce their weight, cut down calorie, but it's not about calorie. Their gut microbiome is one of the many things that has to be fixed in order to lose weight. I wish you really understand how important is your gut bacteria. Taking antibiotics will put you in risk of having these diseases in your life. As always, if you need my help, you can send me a private message on my Facebook page. Thanks for watching.